This is KBOI 2 News this morning.
At 6:14, we all know music is powerful, but is it powerful enough to change how something tastes? One maker of craft whiskey thinks that answer is yes. So Jonathan Bloom goes to find out in a blind taste test.
Echoing through the Spirit Works distillery, the sound of whiskey being born.
Looking good.
Sometimes you'll hear head distiller Lauren Patz adding yeast. But next door in the barrel room, the sound is much different. You don't often see a barrel of whiskey rocking out to a dance mix, but that's exactly what's happening.
We've been pumping music into a few very select barrels for a few years now. It's been an interesting experiment for us.
There's one listening to Michael Jackson.
This one's just pure Led Zeppelin.
Played on repeat for 3 years.
Listening to the same playlist for 3 years in a row, you're either going to go crazy or you're going to become like a genius, right? So let's hope for a little bit of both.
There is some crazy genius here. Whiskey derives much of its flavor from the oak barrels it lives in for years, moving in and out of the wood as it expands and contracts with changing weather.
How can we get the interaction between the liquid and the wood itself to behave in a different way? And we thought we could excite that by using sound vibrations.
Though the exact effects of the music are up for debate, there's one thing that's clear. There is a difference between these barrels, and it's one you can taste.
I'm just going to pour myself one.
In a blind taste test,
Here's number one.
I found the most flavorful notes in the bluegrass barrel.
And because I picked it, it's secretly a little competition internally. So I'm secretly very pleased.
But Timo Marshall admits the most popular was picked by his wife, a barrel that spent 3 years hearing the Nutcracker.
Different set of beats, different rhythm. Classical music, for example, is very, very varied.
Need more proof?
Every time we produce one batch of whiskey, we produce 2 barrels. This particular barrel here is listening to music, and this is the control.
The control barrels are part of the blind test too, but the music barrels keep winning.